morning, everyone. All right, a little bit of an interesting one today. I've got an Isuzu. This is an NLR 85, so an N series little truck with a 4JJ1 engine, Transtron ECU with a P0409 EGR fault. So the code is for the position sensor circuit. I've checked it against Isuzu's tech info and the scan tool is displaying it right now. I've got the position sensor circuit and I've had the motor circuit hooked up for the EGR control on this. And this is an interesting one. I actually think we are going to find either a software issue or that someone has been trying to do an EGR delete and not succeeding once I read the flash out of this, because this code, this P0409 code, with the position sensor all hooked up and the EGR position reading on live data, so I can get it to read whatever we want. I think it should be about 1 or 2% currently because I've got it set down really low. Let's have a look. There we go, so we're set at 2% currently. So with that set at 2%, this P0409 fault code, which 2%, 1% is like a rest position obviously, will clear out and go not present. But every key cycle, as soon as we reread, she's back there. Even if the position sensor's fine, it will not go anywhere. Obviously the Loscom one is self-explanatory. I've only got the ECU hooked up currently. So I'm going to pull the flash out of this ECU and we're going to see if someone's been playing around and trying to do an EGR delete on it or whatnot. But I think we're going to find a software issue because internally, sensor-wise, all the sensor inputs and the motor control and everything are all good. So, as we were saying, I'm going to check the software out in this thing. So, P0409. We are 28% through reading it currently. So once I get a full flash read out of it, we'll get it into OLS and have a look and see if anyone's been tinkering around or what's going on. All right, so looking into the software on that Isuzu ECU, the Transtron, we did find an issue with one of the switch tables for the fault codes. I've got that all rectified, spoke to the customer, and we are just getting the ECU reprogrammed. So once that's done, I'll rescan it and we'll see how we go, but we should be all good to go. I'm not going to dive into this. I don't want to explain code tables and how they work on social media, but it has been confirmed to have been a software issue.